Going on, y'all? You know where I'm at, and you know what I'm about to do. The links to my YouTube channel are posted. Just click them, like, subscribe, do all that. All right, now that I got that out of the way, I want to drop a little game. I wouldn't even say it's a game. It's just a rant, and I'm going to keep it short because I think I'm going to do a podcast on this later on. And I want to talk about being for the streets and being for your family and how you cannot choose both. I had a partner by the name of Adrian Halls. He made a post today, and it went something along the lines as people start families, realize that they still got a hole in their system, so they end up leaving their families just to go be a hoe. And come to find out, it never works out in the end. This is a story that's well too common for men and women. I know we like to paint the picture that men are always the ones that leave their home and they mess up the home and step out and do this, that, and third, which is some truth to that. But we got to understand that women do the same thing. If we look at the numbers, over 70% of divorces are initiated by women. So women en masse are choosing to leave their families and go to the streets. Is it harsh? Yes, but it's reality. But I'm gonna tell you this, and let me qualify the conversation for you people that always want to come in on some butthurt shit. If your spouse is being abusive, disrespectful, doing anything that's degrading to you, of course I'm not talking to you, you asshats. I'm talking to the people that have a good thing at home, get bored with the good thing, then you want to step out and just throw your whole family away because you feel different. I just want to ask y'all a question. Is it worth it? Does it feel good to leave your family to go out and be for the streets? Because what you had at home was too boring. I just want to know, was it worth it? Are you having fun? Are you living your best life? Are you doing you, as people like to say? Or are you slick, sad, and disgusted with yourself because you know that you made the wrong choice? And I always pause for dramatic effect because I want you to really think about the severeness of your actions and how that's going to come back to bite you in the ass later on down the road. It might not be tomorrow. It might not be next week. It might not be next year. But trust me, you're going to feel it when you're getting up in age. And like I've said, people always love to talk about pick-me's. But while all the pick-me's are getting picked, you on the sideline. Because guess what? Don't nobody want to pick somebody that's been picked by everybody else because you want to go out and have fun and do you and do all this other shit when you already won. You won the battle. You got what most of Americans will not have. You got the chance to marry, be in a long-term relationship, have kids, and have a life with somebody. But you threw it all away because you thought the grass was greener. This is going to speak to some of y'all. This is going to hit some of y'all in the gut because you know that you're doing that. But guess what? It's time to start hitting motherfuckers in the gut and gut checking because nobody's telling you that. And deep down inside, you probably hearing the words of your grandmama if she was a virtuous woman, or your grandpa if he was a virtuous man, telling you that this ain't the move. This ain't what's up. Now you voluntarily broke your family. Now you voluntarily broke your family. Now your life's in turmoil. And that's where all this step parent shit comes in. It's just not a good situation for anybody. So I just want to ask you, it's not even game. I just want to ask you, how do you feel? And I want to ask you, was it worth it? Because if you think it's worth it now, you might have you a little boyfriend, a little girlfriend now, and y'all might be having fun and living your life doing what you're doing. But that's going to run out. And when that runs out, you're gonna do the same thing with somebody else, and that's gonna run out. And it's gonna keep on running out, because you know what? Because that karma that you came of breaking up a good thing is going to come back and hunt you. You're gonna have to pay for that. You just can't break up families, turn people's lives upside down, and think that you're gonna have a happily ever after. That only works on BET movies and Lifetime movies. That does not work in real life. Okay? Sorry to break it to you, but that's what it's gonna be. So go ahead and live your life, have your fun now, do what you have to do, because guess what? In the end, you're not gonna win, because you still gotta pay for breaking up that family, for breaking up that holy matrimony, whether it's male or female. If you did it, you know you did it, and you gotta atone for those sins. It is what it is. I'm not a Christian man. I'm not religious by any way of the word, but when you do things, you have to face consequences for those things. And it might, like I said, it might not come tomorrow, it might not come next week, but it's going to come, and you're gonna feel it. So I just want to know, was it really worth it? And if it was, then more power to you. But if you know it wasn't, and you know you messed up, just get ready for a life of loneliness. Yeah, you're gonna have dick coming through, you're gonna have pussy coming through, but it's not gonna be a life of fulfillment. So I just want you to know, if you out here breaking up your homes because you want to be out here and be a hoe, a male hoe or a female hoe, just know that you're gonna have to pay for that in one way or another. You're gonna pay through that with your love life, or you're gonna pay through that with your kids when they're asking why the other parent ain't there. And when they get old enough to finally understand who was really fucking up, you're gonna have to deal with that. The other parent's gonna be fine. It's gonna be you that's gonna have to pay the price for that. So I just want y'all to think about that before you go out here and you destroy a good thing because you feel different. They telling y'all to go out here and just turn your lives upside down because you feel different, but all these people telling you to do this stuff, they still married to their spouse. While you out here lost, 30, 40 years old, you still in the game trying to play like you're a 20-year-old. It ain't gonna work like that. But anyway, that's just a little video I wanted to drop today. You reap what you sow, so I hope you're reaping good stuff, and if you're reaping good bad stuff, you're gonna have to pay for that too, so get ready to eat it, whether it's good or bad. But anyway, your ass up.